Okay, so in this lesson we're going to be doing 5.1 fundamental trig identities, and this is for pre-calculus, honors pre-calculus, but obviously can be used for other classes. So we're just going to go over the few identities. So we first have reciprocal identities. These are the more easy ones, I think. Basically, they're just reciprocals of each other. So sine u equals 1 over cosecant u equals 1 over sine u, blah, 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 blah. You may want to pause this if you want to write all these down, but that's basically it. The quotient identities are tan u equals sine u over cosine u. Now, you may be like, oh my goodness, this is so confusing, but if you really think about it, so we know that sine equals y, and we know that cosine equals x. And so, most likely, I hope at least, that tangent equals y over x. So therefore it's y over x. So, and if you don't understand, this is a really quick understanding, but obviously we have cosine right here, which is x, and sine y, and then this is r. So if we had our angle theta here, the SOHCAHTOA, so the tangent is opposite over hypotenuse once again. So simple like that. So the Pythagorean identities are a little bit more complicated. Unfortunately, these are 3 that you're going to have to memorize. I don't know of an easier way to memorize them, or I haven't thought of an easier way to memorize them. So basically, sine squared u plus cosine squared u equals 1. We can read through these, and one thing to note is that they can be written in radical form. So, this is pretty obvious. You basically just move to the other side and solve. So for this, you just subtract cosine squared, and then you take the radical form of that. So simple. And then we have our co-function identities, which are pretty simple. One thing I did forget to write was that these are vice versa too. All of these. So basically, cosine, you can switch these 2 around, and you can switch these 2 around, you can switch these 2 around. And also one thing to keep in mind, that sometimes tests or whatever can trick you, and they could be writing 90 degrees in here instead of pi over 2. So 90 degrees could also work too. And our last one is the even and odd identities. So basically, sine of negative u equals negative sine of u, and you can read through these, but as you can see that these 2 are similar. So the tangent and the sine are similar. And this one's the only one that's the odd one out. So odd one out. Basically, so that's basically it. And so I hope you got you have a better understanding of these, and please comment down below for more suggestions on more videos.